there ain't no stopping us.
Hey guys, what's up? Jeff here again to orient your fitness in the right direction. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about improving the upward rotation of your shoulder blades, or your scapula. And that's very important for not only mobility of your shoulder, but it's also going to be important for preventing shoulder injuries. And many people, they lack full upward rotation of their shoulder blades, which is this right here. They can't bring this up as much as they're bringing their arm up over their head. And you want that upward rotation because it's good for mobility reasons and it's going to maintain the space more at your shoulder. And the space right there is where your supraspinatus tendon and other muscles are. Your supraspinatus, as I've mentioned in my other videos, it's one of your 4 rotator cuff muscles. So if that space isn't being maintained at your shoulder right here, that muscle's going to get jammed more likely as you bring your arm up over your head. So you want that upward rotation. And several things can decrease that upward rotation. So let me address some of those things right now. So the first thing I want to talk about is your Levator Scapulae muscle. It's a muscle at your neck and it attaches to your shoulder blade. And this muscle is very commonly tight on people because when you bring your head forward and you're looking down at something, that muscle is going to contract to help to stabilize your head and keep it from just falling down like that. And many people, they also type with their armrests, they're too high, so their shoulder blades are elevated. Your Levator Scapulae, it does as its name suggests, it elevates your shoulder blades up. So it's going to do this action right there. So if you're typing and your armrests are too high, that muscle can get tight like that also. So what you're going to want to do is you want to strengthen this muscle because it leads to more downward rotation of your shoulder blade. So here's how you're going to stretch this muscle. I prefer to stretch this muscle sitting, but you can do it standing too. So you're going to reach down with the side you want to stretch, reach all the way down, and you're going to do this the whole time. And if you're sitting, you're going to grab the bottom of your chair. So you're going to want to depress your shoulder blade down, depress it down, and now you're going to side bend your head to the opposite side, so do this. Rotate it to the opposite side, so now do this. Now take your hand on that side, you're going to bring it to the top of your head, and you're going to help out a little bit more, but be gentle because you don't want to injure your neck, because your neck's more fragile than your leg. So go that, do that, hold that stretch for 30 seconds, and do it 2 times on each side, and that's going to help to stretch your Levator Scapulae out. A second muscle you're going to want to focus on is your pectoralis minor muscle at your chest. This muscle attaches to your coracoid process at your shoulder blade. So it attaches right here. Coracoid process right there. It attaches from there and then it attaches to your ribs. And when this muscle is very tight, it's going to tilt your shoulder blade forward. So it's going to tilt this shoulder blade right here, tilt it forward, and it's going to downwardly rotate it more. So you want to address a tight pec minor because it can lead to shoulder issues in many people. So what you're going to want to do is, hopefully I can show a picture up there. I'll demonstrate right now though very shortly, but essentially you want to go into the corner of a room. Once you're at the corner of the room facing that corner, raise your arms up so that your elbows are past your shoulders. And with one arm on each wall, you're going to lean into that wall, lean into the corner, and hold that stretch for 30 seconds. Do it 2 times. That's going to stretch your pec minor. So you're going to go into the corner, face that corner, one arm on each wall, elbows above your shoulders, lean in, hold that stretch for 30 seconds, do it twice, and that's going to help stretch that muscle. Here's another thing you're going to want to focus on. You're going to want to focus on strengthening your lower trapezius. Because many people, they think of, when they're working out their traps in the gym, many people, they just think of doing shoulder shrugs. But that's primarily targeting your upper traps, and many people, those are way too strong in comparison to your lower traps anyways. So you want to focus on your lower traps, and your middle traps too, but especially your lower traps. Your middle traps, they do scapular retraction or pinch your shoulder blades together. Your lower traps retract also and depress your shoulder blades down. So many people, they have weak lower traps, and that's relevant because your upper traps, your lower traps, and your Serratus Anterior, which I'm about to talk about, those muscles there, they act as a force couple to upwardly rotate your shoulder blade. So those 3 things, they act as a force couple to upwardly rotate your shoulder blade. And many people, they have weak lower traps. So what you're going to want to do to strengthen this is you're going to want to lay face down on a bench in the gym. So face down, head on the bench. Lay face down, right on the bench, stomach on the bench. Have 2 5-pound dumbbells. That's all you're gonna need. and all you'll likely be able to do. And you're going to want to come up into a Y position, because then when you come up into a Y position, like that, while you're face down, you're going to be retracting and depressing your shoulder blades as you do go up into that Y position. So you're going to do that, try to do 3 sets of 12, and that's going to help to strengthen your lower traps. Finally, you're going to want to focus on strengthening your serratus anterior muscle, since it's part of that force couple in upwardly rotating your shoulder blade. So it's pretty easy to strengthen this muscle. It does that upward rotation force couple, and it also protracts your shoulder blade, or brings it forward like that. So we're going to be doing an exercise right now called serratus punches. Let me show you. Okay, so this is how you're going to do the serratus punch. You're going to take a dumbbell, lay on your back, and you're going to essentially go into the starting position of a bench press that you would. And now you're going to go up with the weights. Here, I'm lifting my shoulder blade up off the ground here as I come up. So I'm like punching up like that, and then down. I'm lifting my shoulder blade up off the ground here. So I'm lifting it up and down slow, up slow, and down slow. And that's the serratus punch pretty much. Alright guys, hopefully you guys found that video useful. This has been Jeff again, orienting your fitness in the right direction. And if you liked the video, thumb it up, comment on the video, and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.